Reggie, the kind of person who can be both your friend and your hero. This tribute features his role as leader of an organization and a pioneer in building partnerships among gay men of color. In the mid-'80s, just after the first of many illnesses, Reggie came out on local TV. Here he rises with dignity above the mistakes of a TV newsman and shows the gentle touch he has always had in talking with anyone and everyone about AIDS.
And he's with me in the studio tonight. His name is Reggie Wilson, and you have an AIDS-related condition called ARC now.
Yes, I do.
We'll get to that in a minute, but I want to begin in the early years when you were a lab technician in Los Angeles, seeing the very first AIDS patients come in. What was it like?
I think most gay healthcare workers at that time were pretty frightened about what we saw happening. We saw people coming in, young men dying with little being done for them because there was not a lot known at that time, the mode of transmission. There was not a lot of medications that they could even give for people at that time.
You were detached in a sense, but then you started seeing friends die.
That's right.
How'd you feel then?
That's right. It began to hit closer to home to me when I began to see my friends and people that I knew and cared for die, you know. Naturally, it would hit you a little bit harder.
And now you've been diagnosed as having ARC, which is a precondition to AIDS.
Right.
And scientists now believe that once you have ARC, you get AIDS. Your feelings?
I'm hopeful. I mean, I still have a lot of hope for the things that are happening in medicine right now. I take each day one at a time, but you have to continue to have hope.
What have we done right and what have we done wrong in all these years, in these 6 years, as far as AIDS information and education?
I think one of the things that we've done wrong is that we didn't institute an educational effort early on in the disease, and now we're finding the disease in the minority communities at great numbers. And that's some of the work of which I do, is to help educate minority communities, particularly the Black and Hispanic communities, the underserved populations, teens, IV drug users, prostitutes, that type of thing. So I think that we should have instituted an educational program way back in the early days of the disease.
And there is hope for you now. Mr. Williams, how old are you?
36.
Thank you for